It's banning Will Smith for 10 years after he slapped comedian Chris Rock at the Oscars. And Will Smith is now responding. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the latest.
12 days after the slap heard around the world, Will Smith learning his punishment following this shocking moment on the Oscars stage.
Oh, wow! Wow!
The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences banning Will Smith from any Academy events, including the Oscars, for 10 years. David Rubin, president of the Academy, writing, "The 94th Oscars were meant to be a celebration of the many individuals in our community who did incredible work this past year. However, those moments were overshadowed by the unacceptable and harmful behavior we saw Mr. Smith exhibit on stage. Today's action comes after a series of escalating apologies from the actor, his first at the show to the Academy. During his acceptance speech for Best Actor, Smith tearfully pleading with the Academy not to hold it against him, but made no mention of Rock. His next statement, a direct apology to Chris Rock, saying, quote, "I was out of line and I was wrong." Will Smith resigning from the Academy, Hollywood's most prestigious organization, last Friday, saying the list of those I have hurt is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home. The Academy has faced mounting pressure to act, admitting today, "We did not adequately address the situation in the room. For this, we are sorry." Their statement going on to say the action we're taking today in response to Will Smith's behavior is a step toward a larger goal of protecting the safety of our performers and guests and restoring trust in the Academy. Will Smith writing today, "I accept and respect the Academy's decision."
And the Academy went on to thank Chris Rock for maintaining his composure during the show. We haven't yet heard from him on what happened, but he is on tour right now where he's told his fans he plans to address the situation at some point. I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dessauer.
Well, this can help the mind and the soul just a bit. While not terribly warm today, look at the beautiful blue skies we've got outside. This is a live look right now from Southeast Community College, looking off to the south and east, and not a cloud to be found. We broke the clouds early this morning. As expected, we'd see sunshine through most of the day. And it's a beautiful view as well from Honda of Lincoln, looking off to the north and west. Not finding any clouds. All I'm finding is just a little bit of glare in the lens, and that's about it as we look off to the north and northwest. Now, we still have to deal with some winds. I thought they'd be lightning more by now than what they are. We're still dealing with some gusts 30 to 35 miles per hour, but nothing like yesterday's 50s, 60s, and 70 mile per hour wind gusts. As we go through the rest of the evening, you'll see on Stormcast how these winds begin to weaken pretty quickly, and we're going to have a light wind as we go through the overnight hours. Now, temperatures today with some sunshine and a stronger April sun are running 10 to as much as 16 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. It's 55 degrees right now in Lincoln. It is 54 degrees in Beatrice, 54 in York and Friend, 55 in Aurora, 55 as well in Grand Island, as well as in Hastings. Big picture for over the United States, this area of low pressure off to the east, a closed cold low is just sitting right here and slowly moving eastward. Now the good news is it's moved far enough east to take all the clouds with it. You drive about 100 miles east though, and you'll encounter a lot of clouds across Iowa, Missouri, and even northeastern Kansas. We'll confirm it here on visible satellite imagery, showing you just little puffy clouds that are now moved eastward, and we've got nothing at all over southeast Nebraska. And even as we look back into the western part of the state, not seeing anything out there either. So we've got nice clear skies across the entire state of Nebraska at this point. Now, with the clear skies and light winds tonight, it's going to get cold. We'll be down into the mid-20s. I think we dropped to 25 degrees in Lincoln, 25 in Beatrice, and 25 in Seward, 24 in York, and 24 degrees in Columbus. Now, as we go through the day tomorrow, we're going to see lots of sunshine around. Look for mainly sunny skies through the day. You'll notice temperatures starting to warm. By noon, we should be up in the low to mid 50s. As we head towards the afternoon, high temperatures, or the actual high temperature is not going to occur until late afternoon. So even by 3 o'clock, lower to mid 60s. Look for the highs to probably happen right around 5 o'clock, maybe even 6 o'clock, where we should eventually get up into the upper 60s and even lower 70s. Forecasting a high of 67 in Lincoln, 68 in Seward, and 69 in Beatrice. Low 70s out towards the Tri-Cities. Winds tomorrow at times a little breezy out of the south-southeast. sustained 5 to 15 with some gusts to 25 miles per hour. So for the spring game tomorrow, just before kickoff, or 2 hours before kickoff at 11 a.m., 49 degrees and sunny skies. At kickoff, look for mostly sunny skies, a high of 50, or I should say not a high, but a temperature of 57 degrees. And by 3 o'clock, temperatures in the low 60s. So we're not going to be quite upper 60s during the game, but we will be warming throughout the day. On Sunday, a few more clouds around perhaps. Temperatures should be just a bit warmer as well as we go through Sunday afternoon. Look for temperatures to be back up into the upper 60s and even lower 70s. 7-day forecast shows Monday 66 degrees. Well, we are keeping an eye on Tuesday and Wednesday. There is some potential for some stronger to severe storms on one of those 2 days. Still a little too early to pinpoint exactly when that could happen. After that, we start to see some slightly cooler temperatures coming in, highs in the 50s and 60s. And right now for Easter Sunday, look for temperatures to be in the low 60s with partly to mostly cloudy skies.
You know, this time of year, of course, weather can be up and down, and I think that makes for a beautiful spring game tomorrow, John.
As you said the other day, layers.
Yes. Layers. Thank you very much. Split day on Wall Street. The Dow gained 138 points, but the NASDAQ falling 186. Here are your numbers. You're watching.
Tonight, Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Finally tonight, an unexpected visitor goes on a destructive rampage and makes its mark, so to speak, in an unsuspecting family's SUV. Here's tonight's Take a Look at This.
When Ashley McGowan went to see what had spooked her dogs, she couldn't believe her eyes.
I know, it's horrible. It's horrible for the bear.
A large bear had become trapped in her family's SUV and even got lodged in the vehicle's windshield trying to make its escape. Eventually, the bear broke free and left, and the family took a look at the SUV's interior, at least what was left of it.
Foam, wires, a bag of Ritz, and broken stuff.
Yep, the mama bear had mercilessly mangled the vehicle's interior, and it had made a big splash before escaping.
The bear sadly peed on the book I was reading at school.
Well, kid, that bear was probably just looking out for number one, but I'm no whiz. Despite the trashed family truckster being a total loss, McGowan says she's glad the bear made it out seemingly unharmed.
It seemed like she was happy to be reunited with her cubs, and they just wandered off.
Speaking of stuff you don't see every day, a small plane made an emergency landing on a busy Atlanta area roadway, and the whole thing was caught on camera. The pilot was able to walk away after bringing the plane down in the median, and engine problems are being blamed for the unscheduled touchdown. Hey, at least that plane came down in one piece. This one split in two. This cargo plane made an emergency landing at a Costa Rica airport and skidded off the runway, separating its tail. Thankfully, no one was reported injured, but I'm guessing at least a few parcels may have been delayed. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's get one last check of our weather, John, for our weekend before we head out.
I think the weekend's looking pretty good. Now, tomorrow morning, don't get me wrong, it's going to be cold. We'll see temperatures down in the mid-20s. For the rest of this evening, though, clear skies, 54 at 6, 46 by 8. 39 by 10, but yeah, tomorrow morning chilly. So if you got plans to head out early, maybe some tailgating before the spring game, you may want to plan for some cooler temperatures, but we'll see highs up tomorrow by late afternoon, early evening into the upper 60s.
All right, thank you, John, and thank you all for joining us. World News Tonight with David Muir is up next. Then we'll see you right back here at 6 o'clock.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
At Comfort Made Mattress Factory, we build each mattress specifically for you right here in our locally owned store. We can even make his side different than hers, backed by our lifetime comfort guarantee.
Closed captioning on Channel 8 Eyewitness.